Kick-ass facts! Pew, 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 pew! A can of this soft drink can dissolve a mouse. Starting off strong. Apparently, citric acid, which this drink contains in considerable quantities, can easily erode teeth and bones in as short as just a few months. This all came to light in a 2012 lawsuit filed by a man who claimed to have found a whole mouse carcass in his can. The parent company hired experts who called bullshit by finding that this drink would reduce the rodent to a, quote, jelly-like substance. Therefore, all that would be left of the mouse would be some rubbery skin tissue, certainly not a whole mouse. Which pop, we call it pop in Canada, which pop was it? A, Fresca, B, Mountain Dew, C, 7-Up, or D, Fanta? The correct answer is B, Mountain Dew. Honestly, if I were Pepsi, the parent company, I would have paid. I would have paid instead of letting that information, no, there's no way you'd find a mouse because it would turn into a jelly-like substance that you probably would have Women in several U.S. cities organized anti-flirt clubs in the 1920s to combat catcalling. The first anti-flirt club was founded in Washington, D.C. in 1923 because, as the Washington Post reported that year, too many motorists are taking advantage of the precedent established during the war by offering to take young lady pedestrians in their cars. The group even organized an anti-flirt week during which club members refused to flirt with men. Rules included, don't use your eyes for ogling, don't smile at flirtatious strangers, and don't accept rides from flirting motorists. For a while, it was so popular and influential that chapters popped up in New York, Chicago, and other cities, and a senator even recommended making flirting a misdemeanor. Toilet seat covers, those flimsy little pieces of onion skin paper, are basically pointless. No matter how gross a toilet or bathroom is, it is highly unlikely that you'll contract any sort of disease from a toilet seat. There are very few germs that can be actually transmitted from the seat to your skin. That flimsy paper is just a symbolic germ defender to make you feel like you're protecting yourself from something nasty. Most American movie villains are British because Americans associate them with having high intellect and being unfriendly. The Queen's English has been shown in studies to be associated with people who are more educated, intelligent, competent, physically attractive, and generally of a higher socioeconomic class. That's all fine and well. However, the accent also sounds less trustworthy, less kind, less sincere, and less friendly than speakers with American accents. Mrs. Winslow's soothing syrup was a 19th century medicine for crying and teething babies. What were some of its ingredients? Alcohol, cannabis, morphine, and chloroform. The opiates in it knocked out the little ones and it eased their diarrhea because the drugs are known to cause constipation. The American Medical Association eventually denounced Mrs. Winslow's soothing syrup in 1911, but it was still sold as late as 1930. Pumpernickel, a coarse, dark, slightly sour bread made of unbolted rye, is German. The word was originally used in German as an insult for anyone considered disagreeable. Its elements are pumpern, to break wind, and nickel, a goblin, devil, or rascal, originally a nickname from Nicholas. Pumpernickel, in other words, literally means farting bastard.